Hi guys, it's Natalia here. I was just about to put my makeup on to film my opening for my Violet box, but I thought while I was actually putting my makeup on, I might do sort of like a get ready, chit-chatty sort of get ready video with me. I don't think I've actually done one of these before, so I thought it would be a bit of fun just to, you know, have a bit of a chat, let you know what's going on, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to start with priming. I'm using my NARS Oil-Free Pro Prime Pore Minimizing Primer. Who was I talking about this recently? I think I was talking to Ash from Oz Product Junkie. All those brands just come and make their names just so bloody long, and I just wish they would just make things simple. That's right, we were talking about the L'Oreal, the new Caress Glossy Lip Stain Balm type things, and I was like, why do they make the names so incredibly difficult? So that's another one, that's also a tongue twister. I'm also going to go in with my NARS She Glow Foundation, Medium Dark 1, Syracuse, and I actually only just found out the other day that you can actually lock these pump bottles. I didn't know that previously, I've just been getting it everywhere. So that was a good find of mine. I think I've just got that all through my hair. On days like this when I'm in a real rush, well, not that I'm in a real rush, but just days that I am just sort of staying at home, I tend to just put my foundation on with my hands because, well, one, because I left my beauty blender in my room and the baby's asleep, which is why I'm now filming, and two, because sometimes I just like putting foundation on with my hands. I think it really sort of blends the foundation in really nicely. I'm going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is actually a really fantastic concealer and I have been loving it these recently. I think it's amazing. Just putting that under my eyes and using my ring finger just to really get in there and blend it out. I find that this really blends nicer with our finger as opposed to a sponge or a brush. And you can use a sponge or a brush if you want, but I just prefer to use my finger for it. I think it blends it in much more nicer. It has fantastic coverage. I left my other concealer in the baby's room as well, so I'm just going to apply this onto my spots and hopefully it hides them quite well. This morning I dropped a palette full of eyeshadows and blushes, and that kind of made a huge mess. So I'm not stressed about it, but I go now to MAC and replace a few eyeshadows because it wasn't pretty. I'm going to powder with my MAC Studio, what is this, Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Dark. I'm using my OCC blending powder brush, or this big fluffy one from OCC. I did a full review on these brushes recently and I'll put a link to that below. These are fantastic brushes. I am loving these OCC brushes. If you're looking for synthetic, vegan, cruelty-free kind of brushes which are amazingly soft and I think fairly affordable, certainly go and check these out. Okay, as you can see, I'm just kind of slapping it on today. I don't really know what I'm doing. Just doing whatever I can. I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just going to start contouring with my Sleek Face Contour Kit, which is probably one of my holy grail contours. I love them. I think they do such a good job. I want to keep my face kind of neutral, so I'm going to go in with Melba, and I don't know if you can kind of see, this is one that was the palette that was dropped. I've got an eyeshadow pressed in there, I've got purple. I've lost, like, so many of my MAC eyeshadows have now got, like, check that out, like cracks and stuff all through them. Humid completely shattered, Sable completely shattered, and that was, it's hard to take that because I love Humid. Humid is one of my favourite MAC eyeshadows, so I'm going to have to go to MAC probably this week and get another one. I can't not have it. I don't use it every day. I can't actually remember the last time I used it, but knowing that I haven't got it is just sort of doing my head in. So I'm just going to put Melba on my cheeks there, push it in. I'm trying to do this really fast because I want to try to get through a lot of videos today. I'm trying to pre-film a whole lot of videos because next week I'm going to Mexico for my honeymoon. So I'm trying to get a few videos pre-filmed. I'm just putting highlighter on from the Sleek Contour Kit and this real OCC, I think it's called a small blush brush, or this little brush here. They don't put the numbers on there, which kind of annoys me, so I can't tell you which OCC brush it is off the top of my head, but it's this kind of small, roundy, flat one. So yes, this time in exactly a week actually, I will be off to Mexico. Like literally, I'll be getting on a plane this time next week, Tuesday next week. So I'm trying to get some videos pre-filmed. So baby's asleep now, taking advantage of it. I'm just going in for my eyebrows. I don't want to like too define, I just want it really kind of natural. So I'm going in with my Sleek brow definer thing, going with a powder and just sort of like a fluffy blending brush. That way you can just add a little bit of colour product where you need it and just really lightly feather it through your brows. And I find this is like the most natural way for me to fill in my brows without making them look too harsh. Because I've got naturally really full brows anyway, I don't need a lot of like contouring and shape, so I just find that that really just makes the tiny difference and it's all I really need. What am I going to do for my eyes? I don't know, I haven't actually decided yet. Soft ochre paint pot. Put that on my lids. Mexico for 2.5 weeks, I think I'll be away. No kids, my parents are taking the children, which is really nice of them. And we're going to like Cancun and Playa del something, which is near Cancun. So we're basically doing the east side of Mexico for a few days, staying in like, you know, no children, 5-star resorts. I cannot wait. I really am so excited about it. We got married in January, but that that has got to be the busiest week of my life. Not so much for the wedding, but after my wedding, which was on a Saturday, my dog was actually due to have her first litter of puppies that same week. So we were actually worried that on the way to the wedding, we had an afternoon wedding, we were actually worried that in the morning Glenn may have to go in and do a cesarean on the dog, because she probably was actually due that day. Well, she was due within those few days. So can you imagine the groom going and do a cesarean on his dog before the wedding? He's a vet, by the way. I just put this MAC Pro Longwear eyeshadow in Always Sunny just on my crease. And I'm going to use a pigment today. I've decided I've got this Makeup Geek in Insomnia here, which I am absolutely loving. It is a dupe for MAC's Blue Brown. And I like this because I find pigments to be really good for those quick and easy days where you don't... It's just, you know, I can just get away with one colour on my eyelid and I'm done. So that's sort of what I'm doing. I hope this lighting is okay. I'm sitting in front of a window and the sun is moving around. I hope it's not playing around with this lighting. So can you see how amazing that colour is? I love it. I'm just going to sort of pat that over my lid, then go in with a blending brush that I put that Pro Longwear colour and just sort of go in my crease again, just to kind of blend it out. I'm going to go in with my 24/7 Urban Decay Glide On Pencil in Perversion and just run that along my lash line. And then with a pencil brush, I'm just going to go ahead and sort of smudge that. Doesn't need to be too precise. I'm just going to go and take that just under on my bottom lashes. And again, blend that out. It's a bit scary at the moment. I'm just going to go with a bit more of that pigment and just go underneath my eye and blend it out with a fluffy blending brush. When you put the black or the pigment on top of the black, it just comes out as this really sort of vibrant, the blue and the greenness comes out of it, and it looks fantastic. I love it. It's probably looking a little bit scary, so I'm going to go back in with that Pro Longwear colour just underneath my eyes and just try to blend it out a bit more. Obviously using pigments, common sense says do your concealer and stuff after, but I don't think I've got too much fallout, so I'm kind of happy with that. What else? Highlighter. What have I got to highlight? Highlight my brow. I'm just going to take that highlighter from the Sleek thing under my brow, just really lightly. Come Lashes mascara. So, apart from going to Mexico next week, I don't know if you've been following me for a while, you would know that I went to America in March for my friend's 40th birthday, and which I literally went to America for a weekend. It was the funnest weekend ever. It was amazing. We went to see Pink. So she's coming to Australia, I think soon, maybe this month, for the All About Love tour. Well, I saw that in March in America. It's a fantastic concert, so if you like Pink, certainly try to get to it. I don't know how many concerts she's doing in Australia this time, but in October she's playing again in San Francisco, and I spoke to my best friend last night, and I'm to go over again to see Pink and hang out with her, obviously, and hopefully this time I might be able to get to Ulta. That is my plan for the weekend, is to find an Ulta, because last time I went to MAC and Sephora, somehow managed to spend ridiculous amounts of money in about 10 minutes. You know what, I'm actually really liking this. I do like dark smoky eyes, that's much my thing, that's really my thing. Lips, I'm going to go with this lipstick from Makeup Geek. It is delightful, that's what it looks like. Only problem with it is it broke in the tube. So in fact, I had all my Makeup Geek lipsticks in like a sort of a little makeup bag, and one of my children, I'm not going to mention which one, decided in a tantrum would throw that bag down the stairs. So as you can kind of see, it's sort of coming out. So unfortunately, almost all my Makeup Geek lipsticks have been bent and broken and squished and smushed, which I'm not very happy about. So I will be putting them into a like a pan and probably keep them in a Z palette. So I will probably be doing a tutorial on how to make palettes out of your lipsticks, because I have to, because they ruined them all. And I might also have to go online and buy some more, because I don't know, that's just who I am. So that is my sort of get ready with me video. I hope you enjoyed that. I really like how these eyes turned out. It looks probably quite dramatic and scary on the camera, and it probably is, but I've sort of got the pigment and the black around my eye just makes the pigment completely change colour, and then it sort of fades out into the more of the blue-brown, and I love it. So that is the look that I've come up with today. Hope you enjoyed that. If you give it a go, leave it as a video response or let me know how you go with it. These Makeup Geek pigments I'm really, really, really impressed with. I've been using them for a couple of weeks now. I'll hopefully get a video up reviewing all of these soon, so keep an eye out for that. But that's it for now. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.